I'm not here saying if you wish for a banana and you say I want a banana, if you close your eyes, abracadabra kasha, you have a banana.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there are certain things that I feel every individual can do to try and help the process of achieving their goals. So for instance, back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Varz, and if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the family, and if you're an old subscriber, thanks for coming back. Okay, so for today's video we're going to be talking about something quite personal, and that is goals, desires, dreams, the things that we all wish for and want to achieve in our lives. And yeah, I'm going to be talking about that. Well, someone on Instagram asked me, V, like, how do you stay so positive, and how are you doing all of what you're doing, and blah blah blah. And I wanted to come and share that. It's actually like, I just wanted to come on here and just share some of the steps that I take to holding myself accountable, how I ensure that I get the things done that I say I'm going to get done, and that kind of thing. And if the video is helpful, please do let me know, and also please comment down below like what your goals are for the rest of 2018 and how it's going, and if you want help, or like if you've got any tips to help me or other people as well on how they can achieve more of their goals, then please comment down below. I'd love to like read what you guys are up to and stuff like that. So let's get straight into the video. The power of positive thinking and the power and importance of speaking things into existence. For me, these things matter so much.
I'm not here saying if you wish for a banana and you say I want a banana, if you close your eyes, abracadabra kasha, you have a banana.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there are certain things that I feel every individual can do to try and help the process of achieving their goals. So for instance, if you want to be an author, then you've got to make sure you surround yourself around authors. You've got to make sure you read a lot of books. You've got to be doing some kind of writing on the side while you're doing your degree and other things, and exercising your skills as a writer. And you've got to take steps to make sure that you are walking, talking and acting like a writer for you to become a writer. That's what I think in my head anyway. That's the method that I use. I say to myself, V, if you say you want something, act and behave as though you've already got that thing, or act like you're already in that mind space, and then hopefully you will attract the right people and the right things that you need. I don't know, I can't quite explain what I do, but it's kind of like, it's kind of just, I just think about it and I say it a lot of times, and then eventually it happens, and I can't quite explain that process. But I'm just going to say some of the things that I do that I think are what make the things that I want to happen. So for instance, quite recently this year I decided to make it public what my end goal was in this life, and I have said on numerous occasions I would love to be some sort of presenter, in terms of I'd love to present certain TV shows, or maybe even make my own documentaries and films where I go around the world and I highlight different social injustice, especially in terms of like the inequality in education for young girls in various third world countries. That would be a dream for me, to go country to country in third world areas and speak to certain people, and hopefully create change from my films and documentaries. Hopefully certain people in government would watch them and have something go off inside them that says, wait a minute, this is not right, we've got to fix it. I hope that my voice and my platform can change people's lives, and I want to do that through being in front of the camera and using my voice. So that's something that I've made public this year. Before that, everyone would be like, what do you want to do in the end? And I would never say, because I was embarrassed and shy. And you know, when you have a dream and a goal and you want to just hold it close to your heart, you don't want to tell anyone in case they ridicule it, or in case you just want to protect yourself, so you don't say, because then no one can say, oh look, you didn't achieve it, because they don't know, right? That was my thinking for all of my life. And then this year I just thought, do you know what? No, I have a dream, I have a desire, and I want to make it public, because then I can attract the right people, you know? So I started to write it down everywhere. I've got this like little book. I've got lots of little books, but this one is the prettiest, so I thought I'd show you this one. But I've got lots of little books like this where I write lists of all the things I want from life, and then I make those are my goals, and then I make like little mini goals on how I can achieve those. So I have day-to-day things I could do to be working towards the goal that I want to achieve in the next 5 years, if that makes sense. So that's kind of my thinking process, where I've now just started to say it out loud, and hopefully the right people will hear it. So on my Twitter, for instance, which is my playground, I absolutely adore Twitter because it really gets things done for me. On my Twitter, I put a list of my goals, and
I'm going to read them to you in case you care. I don't really know if you care, but...
So I put on Twitter, I said, speaking things into existence, goals for the next 10 years. So I put my goals for the next 10 years on big Twitter, public for everyone in the world to see. I said, goal number 1, graduate from Oxford. Goal number 2, get accepted into Harvard for my master's degree. Goal number 3, start my own education-focused charity. Number 4, give a TED Talk. Number 5, become a TV presenter. Number 6, have my own show. So those are my top goals that I think about on a regular basis, the things that I would love to get done within the next 10 years, things that I would love to do, and the steps that I've been taking to try and ensure that these things happen is I write down every single goal. There's nothing that I want that I haven't written down. Even my next goals for the next 5 days, like I write it all down, because then, like I said before, I hold myself accountable. I can see that tick, you know, it's something, I can't explain it, but there's something that it does to you when you physically see something. Number 2, I surround myself with right people. I'm always around people who motivate me and encourage me. Like if I say to my friend Kia, oh Kia, I've got this idea and I'm thinking of having a meet and greet in September. Maybe I'll put tickets out online and give them to students, and hopefully they'll come to my meet and greet. She will not laugh. Like Kia will not laugh. She will be like, oh really? So how are you going to manage that? She'll then ask me, and like, she'll just, to her it's like, okay, that's what you want to do, so how are you going to do it? And that's what you need. You need to be around people who will help you make your dreams a reality. And even Malala, for instance, if I say to her, babe, I'm thinking like I want to write a book, she would never laugh. She'd be like, okay, so what are you going to do? What will your book be about? How are you going to... She'll ask me questions, and that's it. It's happening. Like once I say something, my friends encourage me. They don't like look at me sideways and think, oh God. You need people around you who will encourage you. Of course you'll need people who are going to be honest, and if something you're saying is obviously very unrealistic in terms of like you're saying something that is just not good for you, or something that doesn't fit what you stand for, or something that's ridiculous, then you need someone there to tell you, oh maybe you could try this, or are you sure that's what you want to do? You need honest people, but at the same time you need friends who are encouraging and will kind of believe in your dream as much as you do. So that's my step number 2. So step number 1 is I write everything down. I think about it in my head, then I write it down. Number 2, I surround myself with the right people. People that can help me, people that can motivate me, people that encourage me, or people that can suggest things to me. You know, some friends will even come to me and say, do you know what? I think you'd be a fantastic model. Maybe you need to do this on your Instagram, or maybe you need to reach out to these companies, or I think you're great at doing hair. Maybe I'll wear your hair, I'll promote it on here, I'll do this. And you need friends that are happy to suggest things as well and kind of help you in your dream. Other step is, it's so important for you to speak things into existence. Like, if you start saying and acting a certain way, I promise you'll attract the right people. Right now, I'm in the mind space that I am going to be a presenter. I don't know for what production company or for which major channel on the TV or whatever, but I just know it's going to happen. So now I behave and act like I'm working towards that. For me, it's a reality. Once I say it, it tends to always happen because my attitude is always positive. I always like try and grab every single opportunity that is presented to me. And that's another thing. You can't, like, when you want such a goal that's so big, like having your own TV show or writing a book and things, you've got to be willing to put in the work. Nothing will happen overnight. Nothing will just come to you like that. You've got to be willing to put in the effort, to sometimes work for free, or sometimes be the one who nags people and says, hey, can you give me an opportunity? Can you give me an opportunity? And that's how it sometimes happens. Like for me right now, I want to go into the world of media. I've said this numerous times. So I have contacted everyone I know who is in that world and asked them for help. Could you give me work experience? Could you give me this? Could you advise me? Things are happening behind the scenes. Like, I'm working every single day for me to just be where I am today. And even the YouTube channel, it's hard. Like, doing a YouTube channel is hard, and sometimes people don't watch the video. You would spend hours editing, no one watches it, people are not subscribing, it's not always going to be going well. But if you have that desire and that urge to accomplish that goal, that's what will keep you going. And honestly, it's just the power of being positive. And I know that sometimes you can be as positive as you want, but if you live in a certain environment or you just don't have the opportunity, then it's impossible. And I understand that 100%. I would never like discredit people who aren't able to pursue their goals because of external factors. I completely understand that. I know, trust me, I know. But I think that it's always worthwhile trying your best to be as positive and having something to work towards and having small things you can do. Like for me, I would love for my YouTube channel to expand and to grow, but it doesn't always work out that way. So I just make sure I constantly post and I keep positive and I keep on, trying to drive traffic to my channel, and that's what I do. And I hope that kind of makes sense, because I know that it didn't really make that much sense. But you've got to say the things you want. Start acting like the thing you want to be. And that way, if you think like a millionaire and you act like a millionaire, you've got the millionaire mindset, you will become a millionaire. That's what I kind of think. I know it's not that easy, but I'm just saying that the basic foundation of trying to reach your goal, it starts with your attitude and your dreams and your thoughts and the way that you carry yourself. So yeah, I hope things work out. Like for me, I hope for myself, I hope so, because I've put so much into everything that I want, and making your goals public is not easy. It's not easy because, like I said, people can ridicule you, or like it is hard, and sometimes it is embarrassing, like being that person who's always talking about what they want, and everyone's like, oh, stop talking, we've heard it all before, you study at Oxford, we know, things like that. And it happens, but you have to just be like aggressive in this game. Honestly, like I've just discovered that if you want something, you've just got to be hungry and go for it, and ignore any of the negative comments or any people trying to stop you or trying to make you dim your light. Shine brighter than a diamond, okay? Shine bright. Honestly, those are my goals. I hope it works out though. I get nervous. Like, I want to move to London as well. That's another thing I want to do. The moment I graduate, I want to leave and go to London. But it's going to cost a lot of money. I don't know how I'll finance that, but only by God's grace. But yeah, I hope that was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you're enjoying your summer. Thank you for all subscribing and carrying on to support me. It means a lot to me. And yeah, I'm off now, and I hope you enjoyed that video. And please comment down below what your current goals are and what you're doing, the active steps that you're taking to achieve them. I'd absolutely love to know. So see you soon, and bye bye.